just got a battle until you win screen. And then I went 0 and 20. Damn you, Cresselia! Oh wow, they nerfed Moonblast. Who cares? Get rid of Cresselia. Just toss the whole Pokemon in the garbage. Just kill it with fire. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shraydee and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Premier Cup. Premier Cup is finally here. That's right, all of the Pokemon that I built during normal Ultra League to combat the legendaries are now meta. I have meta relevant Pokemon for the Ultra League. It feels awesome. Oh god, sorry, I was just having flashbacks to the time where Cresselia got 3 debuffs on me in a row. Sorry. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to be talking about Premier Cup, and the first Pokemon that I'm going to be featuring in my videos is going to be Shadow Gyarados. Now, I built one of these during Community Day. I had a Shadow Magikarp lying around, and it just happened to be pretty decent PvP IVs. I think it's about an 85%. So I decided to evolve it, and now I've got Shadow Gyarados, and wow, it is awesome. I've seen a lot of people be, using Gyarados, as obviously Gyarados was kind of a popular anti-meta pick back during normal Ultra League. So it only makes sense that it would become, kind of part of the meta for the Premier Cup. So I'm going to be running Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. Now, Aqua Tail with Dragon Breath is very, very nice because Dragon Breath generates energy pretty slowly, does a whole lot of damage, but generates energy pretty slowly. So being able to get to a charge move relatively quickly is very, very nice for Gyarados. So let's take a look at let's take a look at the team that I'll be running. So I've got Charizard in the lead with Fire Spin, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw, and then I have Venusaur, which is the #1 rated Pokemon for the Premier Cup on PvPoke, which is awesome. We've got Vine Whip, Frenzy Plant, and Sludge Bomb, and then of course Shadow Gyarados is going to be our safe switch with Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Crunch. And I do believe in the first 2 battles, maybe 3 battles, I am running Venusaur as the lead. Yep, I am running Venusaur as the lead. But it's going to be a bit of a longer video today because I've got 2 sets to show you instead of 1. I hope you guys stick around, but if you don't, that's fine. Just leave a like before you go. Thank you. So obviously, very terrible lead here. We're going to go into our safe switch. They are staying in, so I'm going to go for this Aqua Tail. I'm guessing they're trying to, I don't know, maybe they think I'm very squishy, so they're going to throw a Dragon Claw at me, which is fine. Blast Burn would do a whole lot of damage, so I think I'm going to shield this. It is just a Dragon Claw. Unfortunately, they decide to switch out, and then we get a bunch of lag. I was getting a bunch of lag. This was right when Premier Cup first dropped, so I'm assuming there were a lot of people playing. Hopefully my Gyarados is not dead. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we're gonna go for the Crunch since we have it. A little bit more lag. It always lags when I'm hitting the bubbles, which is the worst time to lag. Alright, so if this is an Aqua Tail, I think I survive with a sliver of HP, but I just want to be safe, so we're using both shields, which is not great, but we did get 1 shield from them. And then Charizard comes back in. What is in the back that they don't want to see? This Gyarados. A Swampert. Okay. I mean, I guess, yeah, Gyarados seems to be good against this whole person's team. But we have a Venusaur, so this is not looking too good for the Swampert. Even if this is an Earthquake, which it probably is, it's not going to KO. Earthquake will be doing neutral damage because of Venusaur's poison, and so farming all that energy was useless because Charizard's going to win the CMP, but that's okay. We have our own Charizard with full HP, and we're going to go into that now, and then we can just go for a Dragon Claw to win this. Blast Burn's not going to KO from this range, but yeah, Venusaur being a grass and poison type. Poison is weak to ground type moves, and grass types resist it, so it will be neutral damage in that matchup. And so we're able to take the win there with our clone Charizard. The other thing is I've got so many Community Day Pokemon saved for January Community Day, because I'm using a clone Charizard and I'm using a Venusaur that's not too great. Oh, and it's a clone Venusaur as well. I didn't even know that. Okay, so this is a pretty good lead. They're going to do resisted damage with everything they're going to do resisted damage with the Aqua Tail. But Crunch will be neutral. We'll be doing neutral damage to them because of their water and flying typing. They decide to switch out, and I am really dumb, and I go for a Sludge Bomb. I wasn't aware at this moment in time that Ghost resists poison, so definitely should have held on to that energy there. If this is an Icy Wind, it's going to be neutral. Shadow Ball would do massive damage. Okay, so we decide to let it go. And then we're going to go for the Blast Burn here, and hopefully they think the same as we did, and they just let it go. They do, so we are able to take switch advantage. Gyarados comes back in to farm us down. If we had that Frenzy Plant ready right now, it'd be a really good good situation. But we're able to get to it, surprisingly. I thought they would have switched out. Does a whole lot of damage. I don't know why they're not shielding. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to leave it all up to my Gyarados here. Oh, it's an Aqua Tail, so I'm actually able to keep my Venusaur. In comes Obstagoon. Now, this is going to be a very close match. Obviously, Dragon Breath is doing a lot of damage, but they are going to outpace me to the charge moves. And we both have 2 shields. So, at this point, I was like, should I just try to Dragon Breath down? I mean, I figured I would get up to more than 2 Aqua Tails before deciding whether or not to just try to Dragon Breath down. So I'm like, okay, well, I can get two Aqua Tails off now, and then hopefully I can get them back to back so they don't get a counter in between. And I do. Oh, they did get it. Never mind. They did get a counter in between. But that's okay. We'll see how this goes. Now we just need to get to an Aqua Tail here. We do have a shield. I think we're going to be able to take this, but it's going to be very, very close. Oh, man. I don't know if that was the CMP tie. I was not counting the counters correctly. But we are able to take the win against Obstagoon. Now, Obstagoon was my favorite Pokemon back in Ultra League, but I still haven't used it in the Premier Cup yet. Wondering how strong of a pick it's going to be. It's rated pretty decently high on PvPoke. It's somewhere in the 20s. I can't remember exactly where. Okay, let's see what we're going to go up against. A Machamp. This is a good lead because we're going to resist the counters due to the poison typing. We're taking a long time to decide what to do here. And this is, I think, after this battle is when I switch Charizard to the lead because I don't really have a response to Dragonite leads. And obviously, I don't know what to do in the switch-in. And I'm like, I'm going to go into the Gyarados and see how it does. I know that it doesn't do too well in the Master League, but as you're seeing here, Gyarados is a lot tankier than Dragonite is in the Ultra League. I mean, obviously, in the Master League, they do about the same amount of damage with their Dragon Breaths, even though one is neutral and the other one is super effective. But let's see. We're going for the Crunch here. Does a good amount of damage. And then we're going to, I think, let this go. Okay. Should have gone for that Aqua Tail, but that's okay. No big deal. We're going to come in with Charizard, and then we're going to switch back into our Venusaur, but we have very little HP left. We're going to get off this Frenzy Plant. Now, this would do a whole lot of damage to a Shadow Machamp. And they're obviously going to shield. I don't think we're going to be able to take this one, because Rock Slide is, if they bait me here, I'm screwed. I think my only win condition was not shielding that Cross Chop right there. And I probably could have even got off that Dragon Claw, and maybe that would have KO'd, but that's okay. GG to my opponent. Shadow Machamp is a very strong pick, obviously. A very strong pick in the Great League and also a very strong pick in the Ultra League now. I have a regular Machamp that I've ran, like I said, in the past seasons. Okay, so this is, no, I have no response to that, that Dragonite lead there. Obviously, Venusaur is going to do resisted damage with the Frenzy Plants. Okay, this is just a Surf, but obviously past shraydee was not counting correctly. Takes 4 Ice Shards to get to a Surf. This is another Surf. Don't shield it, shraydee. It will be resisted. You'll be fine. You'll survive. I go for the Aqua Tail. Don't know why. I'm not going to get to 2 charge moves here, so definitely should have gone for the kill shot, and now we actually go down because of that. Oh man, past shraydee, you're so dumb. Okay. What are we going into? We're going into Charizard. Why would we do that? Go into... What are you doing, man? This is hard to watch. I'm so sorry for this. We had to shield a Surf, and now we have no shields left. This is going to be an L. It's going to be a big fat L right here. Oh, man. God, that's hard to watch. But hey, listen, the meta was new, and I was confused, alright? I was just a confused child back then. Yesterday. So don't judge me, please. Alright, getting a bit of lag there. It doesn't matter. They can shield this and Dragon Breath this down. But past shraydee's a bit of a G. Oh, wait, I forgot I had a Venusaur left. Yep, that's fine. And then they do a nice switch to catch this Sludge Bomb. Just to add insult to injury. Oh, just please kill me. Oh god, look at that Venusaur. He just wants to die. Please end it. Oh man. Sometimes I do this when I make a bunch of mistakes in a row. I'm just like, come on, just finish me, please. I don't want to back out sometimes. I just want them to be like, you know, get the success of like, hey, you won. Maybe I should just back out. I don't know. Alright, and this is where I decide that Dragonite lead is not the best for me, so we're going to switch into Charizard, because at least we have something to hit that Dragonite with if it does show up. But I don't think I've ran into a Dragonite since then. But I do really like the Charizard lead. Charizard seems to work as a better lead. Obviously, it's a perfect example of why Charizard lead works. They're going into their safe switch, and we are going into our Venusaur. This is just an Aqua Tail? No, Crunch, okay. Was not paying attention, was trying to commentate. Okay, so Frenzy Plant does neutral damage, but does a whole lot of it. They're going to shield, and then we are going to be able to get to another Frenzy Plant. This is just an Aqua Tail, but it probably would KO. So we're going to shield this, and if we get both shields, then this is, I'd say this is a good thing. More lag, so we weren't able to hit the bubbles there. We're going to get farmed down, which is not great. But now we can come in with our own Gyarados. They are at an Aqua Tail, I do believe. So this probably is just an Aqua Tail. Let's see. No, it's a Crunch. Okay. Again, not very good at counting Dragon Breaths. It's kind of hard to do that. I know that there's some sort of trick where you can... it's like a certain amount of seconds, but I don't know what to do. Okay, so we're not looking good here. We let that Aqua Tail go through, and all we have is a Crunch. We're going to throw this and hope to God that it does something, and then we're going to switch out to avoid being farmed down. Let's see what's in the back. It's an Empoleon. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we actually might be able to take this. Our win condition here is, yeah, shielding this, and then we'll have a Blast Burn ready for the Venusaur. Wow, that's really cool to see a Charizard win against an Empoleon and a Venusaur with just one shield. So GG to my opponent there. I think he would have been better off staying in with his Venusaur. I mean, in the moment it seems like a better idea to go into your Empoleon, but if he would have stayed in with the Venusaur, then he could have got a shield with the Sludge Bomb, and then just came in and threw a Hydro Cannon with his Empoleon. I don't know. I am not a predictor of futures. I am just a humble YouTuber. Alright, so going into the next set here, we're sitting at 23-46, I do believe is what that said. We have the Charizard mirror match here. This is just mind games here. But they actually decided to throw the Dragon Claw. Now, even though Blast Burn is resisted, it does a lot of damage, and it only takes one extra Fire Spin to get to, so I'm going to throw the Blast Burn, because I don't think he's going to shield. He does not shield. It does more damage, and it's, I'm guessing it's more energy efficient. Seems like it anyway. Even though it's resisted, they're going for another Dragon Claw here. All we have to do is land another Dragon Claw. It looks like maybe Dragon Claw is the way to go in this matchup. I don't know. I mean, we get a shield, though. So I guess, you know, we didn't necessarily lose that. Now we can come in with Gyarados. They decide to switch out, and I'm a little slow there, because I wasn't sure if I actually KO'd their Pokemon, or if they switched out, and then I saw that they still have 3 Pokemon left. So we're going into our Venusaur. We're going to shield one of these Crunches. We knew that one was going to be a Crunch. The next ones might be baits, but, you know, it's always safe to shield the first one, because most people don't bait on the very first one when you're at full health. So we shield the Crunch. This one we can let go through. And then this Frenzy Plant will take out the Gyarados. We don't want to overfarm too much, because those Dragon Breaths do a lot of damage. And then Charizard comes back in. This is fine, because they're going to throw their energy, and now we can just farm the Charizard down. And Lucario's in the back, so Lucario's a Steel type and a Fighting type, will resist the Crunch, so we're going to have to go for Aqua Tails here. This is a perfect example of why Aqua Tail is a very good move for Gyarados. I know a lot of people were upset about the Community Day because Gyarados is kind of already a meta-relevant Pokemon, and you're giving a meta-relevant Pokemon another move to have in its arsenal, when you could be giving something like, I don't know, Swaylot or something. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But, yeah. I do think they should go for Pokemon that aren't part of the meta. Like the Gengar one I like, because, you know, Gengar couldn't do much without a bait move. He's too squishy to just constantly be going for Shadow Ball, and it's very obvious. You always have to shield it. So this is Shadow Punch. We decide to let it go through. We only need to go for Dragon Claws here because of how squishy Gengar is. And this is a good lead, by the way, because we're going to be able to get 2 shields here. And we don't have to use a single shield. So we're probably going to lose the lead and get farmed down. But we are going to get both shields. So I don't know if I'd want to use Gengar as a lead, per se. We're going to go in with Gyarados and hope that we can Dragon Breath down before they get to a charge move. But they're able to, I'm guessing I'm guessing they're going to stack, and they're able to successfully stack without me getting a Dragon Breath through. So we're going to have to eat a Shadow Punch, but that's alright. Not a big deal. We did get both shields off of them, and they come in with Venusaur, and I am going to try to catch... No, I'm not. Okay, well, I was. I'm going to try to catch a Frenzy Plant onto my Venusaur. So we go for the Crunch. We counted. They have 1 Vine Whip they got through when I was starting the charge move. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then, yep, we're hopefully, I thought this was going to be a Sludge Bomb, but no, we were able to catch the Frenzy Plant, and then I believe they give up. Maybe they had a Swampert in the back, but GG. I don't even know if I'm counting those Frenzy Plants right. Is this 6 or 7? I think it's 6. Anyway, we're going up against another opponent here. Getting close to 2,400. Man, it is hard to gain rank this season. So obviously this is a very bad lead. We're going to go into our safe switch. Obviously both of our Pokemon in the back are good against Swampert. So we went into our soft counter. That way we have the Venusaur for the Swampert later. They go into their own Gyarados here. I'm going to let this go through. I think it's an Aqua Tail. It is an Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail would be resisted because it is a water type, but they're able to get to a second one. So we had to shield one of these eventually anyway. And at this point, we're going to build up to Crunch. Oh, that does not feel good. That does not feel good. We had a Crunch ready. We could have got a shield or 1 switch advantage there. Oh, and we come in with our Charizard because we don't want to reveal that we have a Swampert and or a Venusaur in the back. Ooh, this is going to be rough. Okay, they're going to come in with the Swampert. We're going to go for the Blast Burn, but unfortunately they win the CMP. Yeah, CMP, and they do have a Hydro Cannon ready. So this is going to be a pretty fat GG for us. And then they've got an Escavalier in the back, which, not great, not great. They're going to resist all of our moves. Double resist the Sludge Bomb. I think I actually go for Frenzy Plant and Sludge Bomb. Just to see this. I was like, I'm going to lose anyway, so let's see what it does. Oh, no, I guess not. I just let it go. GG. If I had gotten that Crunch off and 1 switch advantage, that would have been a whole different story there. But it happens, especially in these very first battles where you're not familiar with the meta, you're not familiar with the matchups. I mean, I guess I can say I'm kind of familiar with the meta because of research that I've done, but when it comes to like specific matchups and how like a Venusaur does against an Escavalier, I mean, I'm gonna know the type advantages and what I'm gonna resist and what I'm not gonna resist, but I don't know how much damage a move does. And I'm a very visual learner, so I've got to go through this stuff to learn it. I mean, a lot of people like to do it on PB Poke and do simulations and stuff like that, which I do sometimes. But the easiest way for me is to just play the game. And sometimes I'll specifically be like, I want to tank this move on my Pokemon to see how much it does. Because I'm a very visual learner. I know like, okay, a Shadow Punch is going to do this much, and I can like measure it out. But yeah, definitely not a math person, so I apologize if that offends you in any way. Alright, we're going to let this go. Save a shield. It's actually a Shadow Punch, so not able to survive. Coming in with Gyarados. This is another Shadow Punch, but that's okay. I mean, Gengar is a very tough lead, but you kind of have to spend shields to succeed with a Gengar. We're going to try to catch a Frenzy Plant again on our own Venusaur. Let's see if we can do it. We do. Nice. Okay, so 2 in a row sack swaps with the Venusaur. Apparently I do know how to count, unless I'm just getting lucky. They're going for it's probably a Sludge Bomb, but can we survive? Wait, what? Why would you go for Frenzy Plant? Okay, we're actually also going to go for Frenzy Plant. This won't KO, but we'll be able to farm down afterwards. In comes a Machamp. We're going to resist all of Machamp's moves except for the Rock Slide, and we think this is a Cross Chop. It was way too soon, and it was, so we're able to survive that. Poison types do resist fighting. Going for the Frenzy Plant does a whole lot of damage, and we're going to come in with Gyarados and farm him down And then Venusaur just immediately dies when it comes out of the Pokeball. You gotta feed your Venusaur some berries there, bud. Alright, let's go into the next battle. As you can see, one of the teams that I am planning for the next video is the Fedora Bird. So get ready for that one. Honchkrow is crazy in this meta. I mean, I don't know why he's so good, and I don't know why he wasn't good before. He seems like, okay. Anyway, they come in with Muck, and I don't know Muck's moveset at this point. So I'm like, okay, this ain't bad, you know? But they're firing up a whole lot of energy, and it's making me nervous. I'm like, what are they doing over there? So we're gonna shield this because we're like, I don't know what this is. It's a Thunder Punch, and they have 2 of them. Oh no, should we double shield? I guess we're gonna double shield here. We're hoping we can farm down before they get to a 3rd one, but we're very nervous because Thunder Punch is a very low energy cost move. So we're gonna go throw the Aqua Tail to take them out. They don't shield, which is great. Empoleon comes out. Now we're going to resist the waterfalls. We get to the last second crunch. That's awesome. Very awesome. Doesn't do... Oh, I guess Empoleon's kind of squishy, so it does a good amount of damage there. And now we're going to come in with Venusaur. Now, both grass type moves and... Oh, we're coming in with Charizard. Oh, we wanted them to get rid of their energy, and our Charizard is useless to us now, so that's why we did that. And then we're going to farm down. We're going to resist this Hydro Cannon, so it'll be fine. But, you know, oh, it's a Drill Pack. Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah, run Drill Pack. But, yeah. So, I think they're still going to be able to take this just because they have a shield. And 1 Hydro Cannon is going to come pretty close to taking us out. The safe move on their part would have been to go for an Earthquake, but 2 Hydro Cannons does the same thing. So, GG. Probably should have came in with Venusaur there. We're trying to save our Venusaur for the Swampert in the back, and our Charizard doesn't do well against either Swampert or Empoleon, so we threw it out there kind of like, you know, here, take this, eat this. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're excited to see the Fedora Bird in action, go ahead and drop a comment down below and let me know. And if you have any suggestions for teams that I should use in Ultra League Premier Cup, drop them down in the comments. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the day. Take it easy.